ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Hello, hello. Let's wait for people to arrive.
As I eat my egg sandwich that was made by Afra.
Go ahead and finish it up. It's actually not that cold. That's not that cold.
It's nice and I like the chill. I like this chill.
Yeah. Buenos días, buenos días. Good
buenos
morning.
Días, familia.
Happy 11/11. Today is Wisdom Wednesday, and we are happy to be here. Happy to be reunited with my man.
Reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, and I'm understood.
Reunited, and it feels so good. Bendición, mami.
Mami Ruki.
Ya está de vuelta.
De aquí estoy, el papi Ruki llegó.
Ya llegó el papi Ruki.
Me puse a ver tus fotos de Instagram que pusiste de la abuela.
Yes. Oh, I don't see the computer.
That's all right. Let's open it here.
Oh, okay. You can open it up there. All right. Good morning,
here you
Glenn
are.
Larry. And good morning, Ali Lot in the house.
Ali Lot in la casa.
All right. Let's all jump into our magical elevator. Vamos a montarnos en el elevador mágico y subimos al 11º piso.
Y estamos comiendo en la fiesta.
It's called It's a Party. It's a party. It's a party. It's the best spiritual party ever. So when there's a party, you get to eat, you get to drink, you get to dance, you get to sing.
What's the point of getting cups if you're not going to use the 11-11 cup?
Well, my love, you always use it as long as one of us.
There's two.
And Afra makes.
She
loves this one. What are you doing?
If you see professional shows, they always have their cups.
Yeah, well, we're not professional. It is not a professional show.
It's not?
This is a very mom and pop garage band show. Okay? Let's be real here.
All of a sudden, we're a garage band?
Yes, this is a garage, messy, fun morning show.
It's true, because
where anything goes.
We wouldn't be eating this
exactly
right now in front of you guys.
So I get this cup because Afra gives it to me because she loves calling me mama. So she's always here, Mama Mia, and she brings me that cup. So,
but I saw you dressing.
But if it bothers you much,
but I saw
then you can get the other cup and pour my coffee in it and surprise me with it.
But I did see you this morning as you were changing, and I went,
Hubba.
No, not into. She's getting used to doing this show alone, but ladies and gentlemen, I went like this. Mamma mia.
Exactly. Mamma mia. There we go. All right, let's keep it real. And as we were saying, this is the best spiritual party ever. And today is Wisdom Wednesday, and someone is calling.
Yes.
No? Yes?
No?
Yes? No. All righty.
Bienvenido, mamma mia.
All righty. Here we go. Right. Fairy card.
I could tell, ladies and gentlemen, that I hadn't been here for a couple of days.
Why?
Your spread.
Oh, yeah. I actually am starting to think that maybe
you should
I need to do this on my own. Yeah. Mr. I don't know. Where have you been? Let's raise the vibration, and you can leave the judgment at the door. Okay?
All right.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are a real couple. Yes, we are a real couple, and we like to spar, and we keep it real. All right? So here we go.
Ready? I'm going to go down here.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
And ooh, looky.
Wow.
Sexuality. Mamma mia.
Let's go.
That's what we started with a Mamma
We
Mia.
got that on Monday. Well, actually, it was our sister Beatrice Wara.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, she got sexuality. Yes.
Oh, hello.
Absolutely. All right, so here, shuffle, and I will get the card.
Thank you, Ali. It's very nice to be back.
Hello, Alvaro Manrique in the house from Miami, in the house.
Florida.
I know that there's more people, but I can't see your names because you haven't said good morning. So say good morning so I could shout out your name and we can just celebrate that you're here with us today.
All right.
Let's go. Today's hump day.
Sexuality hump.
Let's go.
What kind of show is this today?
It is the best spiritual party ever, baby, because you know when you're humping, you're getting spiritual too.
Oh, hello.
I just dropped my chapstick.
Nope. Woo! Body care and sexuality, baby.
So many people being alone, of course, sexuality comes into conversation. But you know,
you gotta
the best sexuality, the best.
Ooh, I want to hear this. I want to hear where you're going with this.
Let me just read the card.
I was like, where is she going? The best sexuality. I'm like, where are you going with this?
I'm just saying, if you're with me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and Irene.
And I, it's all good. It is all good.
Y si nos estamos poniendo un poquito plebes, pues.
¿Qué es eso?
Plebe. ¿No sabes qué es plebe?
Ay, Dios mío, you just like.
Ustedes no dicen plebe en Venezuela. Vulgar.
Vulgar. Si es vulgar, es vulgar. Plebe, no sé qué es un plebe.
Pero, y tenemos que ser un poquito vulgar. Bueno.
No. ¿De qué estás hablando?
No somos vulgares. La cosa es que hay que hablar de las cosas como son.
Exactamente. De las cositas.
Exacto.
All right. Okay, so, all right. Michael Sandoval in the house.
Michael Sandoval en la casa.
All righty. So here we are. Sexuality.
All right. Let's go.
Let's read it.
Let's go. Let's get a little freaky.
Let's get hot in here. All right.
Let's get started right now. Let's get started right here. Curfew supposed to start in Los Angeles County, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
When
did that happen? And I know it did.
Really?
I did see it. I did see it.
When is that starting?
Starting Friday.
Really?
Again, yeah. It's starting to.
All right, you guys. Well, I went on my hike this morning.
This is because people don't wear.
I had double mask on. I had the surgical mask on first, and then the True Form Films mask on afterwards.
Yes.
Like on top of it. And it actually kept my face warm because it was cold out there. It was 50 degrees, and I'm hiking, and I felt really good. But
today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, there's tension. Sexual tension, ladies and gentlemen. Sexuality.
That's where sexuality starts. Okay, here we
Todo
go.
en la mirada, chicos.
Vamos a ver, este niño llegó un poquito, no sé, alzado. Okay, here we go.
Alzado.
Llegó un poquito alzado del set, pues vea.
Despertar 2020.
Alrighty. Your sexual self needs some attention. Your sexual self needs some attention. But also to our emotional and spiritual selves. The fairy, wait, I literally jumped. Your sexual self needs some attention. By drawing this card, you are urged to be honest with yourself about your sexuality and to take appropriate steps. Hermano Valdía in the house. We got Julie Curris in the house. Lisa Lindo.
Yeah, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, it's been a while. How are you, my love? Nice to see you.
We always wear 2 masks. I was on set for the last 4 days, and all the crew was wearing 2 masks. The actors were wearing one because we had to take him off and on. But all crew at all times, they were wearing 2 masks.
2 masks. Yeah. Well, I every time I wear 2 masks, which I'm doing from now on, but I wasn't doing it, you just feel more protected. It's a no-brainer. And somehow I actually breathe better. I don't know why. I don't know how that happened this morning, but having the surgical mask on first and then the material mask on after, it just, I don't know, it allowed me to breathe better.
Well, I really like the surgical ones.
Longer.
A friend, actually, your sister sent a video of what masks actually are working, because people are putting.
No, it's so incredible. I shared it on my story.
Yeah, they're putting, and then you see when you're blowing through the surgical mask that there's no air coming through the surgical mask, but the other ones that people are wearing, actually, you can still blow. They're check Juliana's.
Yes, Juliana, my baby girl.
Jennifer's feed, and you'll see what we're talking about.
We've been printed masks for cast and crew. Awesome. Yes, we're good and safe. I'm so glad to hear that. Hear that. Yes, we printed masks for True Form Films as well. And who knew masks were going to be a thing, right? A fashionable thing.
It was so,
it's pretty amazing.
They had about 50 about 40 to 50 extras yesterday in the synagogue, maybe a little less. But I was just, it is so, what a strange thing where everybody is wearing their masks. They had to put the seats away, kind of stagger them in a way where nobody was near each other. And
it's
surreal.
Weird. And then
surreal.
I was walking this morning, I was walking back. I was done with my hike and going back to my car. And some people weren't wearing masks and they were coming toward me and we were walking. And it was interesting because I was just like walking and whatever. I didn't even flinch. They saw me coming and they were like, and so they were like this. They totally passed by me like this. And I'm like, why aren't you just wearing a mask? Like, it's so weird. People are just like, oh, there's a person, right? But anyways, so let's continue on and read our sexuality card. Cosmo, Coach Cosmo in the house.
So this
my
is
partner in crime every morning on a hike.
This is what I got.
Cecilia Garcia in the house. Let's go.
Cecilia. Good morning, Jennifer.
Mauricio. Saludos. Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. Cecilia Garcia and Gachita.
Saludos.
How are you? So nice to see you.
So we this is the bag that I got from set, and it's got all the little goodies. It had my mask. You see how many masks they give us? And we had the surgical gloves, and I mean, we had the soap. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, I thought, wow, this is kind of cool. You get to walk in and you get a little gift.
It's a little goodie bag. All right. I love it. I know. I saw this little balm thing. I'm like, ooh, that comes with mama.
And look.
Organic magic balm for hands, face, and body, all in one.
Look.
Super cool.
Look.
All right.
I got 3 new
look.
masks.
Ooh, you got my favorite soap.
Yeah.
This is awesome soap, you guys. Ooh.
Organic.
Hello. Pass that on over here. Lavender. Qué rico. Mira, lavanda. Lavender in the house. Oh, smell the lavender, you guys. Lavender is so
Don't say I don't bring you things.
Thank you so much. You're such a doll. I mean, you're such a...
Look, I even got a fanny pack. Back to the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the 80s.
All right, you guys. Yay, SAG. Yay. Exactly. Yay, SAG, Linda. That's right.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So sexuality. Sexuality is an important part of our life, not just to our physical self, but also to our emotional and spiritual selves. The fairy realm understands the unique joy that comes from sexual experiences.
Hello.
They know about the divine light that is created when you merge with a beloved partner. They understand the release that sexuality brings about.
Well, hello.
But I'm going to add that merge, they know about the divine light that is created when you merge with a beloved partner, but also when you merge with yourself. And we keep it real here. Truly, when you merge with yourself, it's also a spiritual experience, right? After getting over any Catholic guilt or any taboos or any kind of guilt, attached to sexuality, it truly is a spiritual experience when you are connecting. Right? By drawing this card, you are being guided to heal any sexual issues that may have arisen from negative experiences. If you were ever sexually abused, this card may signal a call for help from your inner self. You may be directed to seek professional counseling or a support group to overcome negative sexual or body image issues, or to heal a sexually unsatisfying relationship. The fairies will guide you to the appropriate resources so that you can be truly free to experience the dynamic aspects of healthy sexuality. And the affirmation is, my sexual self is attractive, healthy, and able to experience great pleasure. Say that. Repeat after me.
Pleasure.
And write it down. My sexual self is attractive, healthy, and able to experience great pleasure. Repeat it.
Great pleasure. That's what my ear goes. Great pleasure.
Like, great pleasure. Yes. Typical guy. All right. Yes. All right. Then we go to body care.
Interesting. Two cards that,
go hand in hand. Body care.
Hello. Go hand in hand.
That's right.
We'll keep it there, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to keep this PG-13.
All righty. The angels urge you to care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthful foods, to exercise regularly, and to avoid toxins. This card is your angel's way of asking you to pay attention to your physical body. Perhaps you resist this guidance, and the angels, we're keeping it real. That's what I'm talking about.
my nose, it's a little chilly, so my nose is running a little bit.
So you got a little allergies?
No, just my nose is running.
Oh, okay.
It's body care.
All right.
I'm taking care of my body.
All right. Here, why don't you want to finish
you
reading?
know where you are.
Okay.
You know where you are.
Okay, great. They remind you that the body is an instrument that, when well tuned, emanates greater harmony. Your spirit is like the music of a grand piano, and the angels ask you to maintain that piano. Your angels know that if you follow this guidance, you will feel terrific. Your increased energy and happiness is your reward for following the angels' suggestions. They will help you find the time and motivation to exercise. They will also help you lose your cravings for unhealthful substances. And the angels will help you enjoy the newfound pleasures that come from purifying and maintaining your physical body. Boom.
Boom.
Right? True that. That's right. Exactly. So it's about taking care of your body inside and out, and also it's okay if you don't have a beloved right now. You have yourself to love. You have yourself to merge with sexually. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I think about.
Yeah, I said it. I said it in live internet.
What did you say?
That there's nothing wrong with merging sexually with yourself.
There isn't.
I know, but many people see
sometimes
it as
it's necessary.
Many people see it as a bad thing.
The body needs what it needs, ladies and gentlemen. That's why.
Yes.
The body. It's not something that you're making up.
Yeah, we're
it's
animals.
Something that we're born with.
We need. Yes, absolutely.
And I think I think the most difficult thing for people, because we faced it, is when you privacy, right? That's the one thing that we're all like, because there's always people around. It's finding the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's something that must and is needed every day in your life. It just is.
Yep. Yep.
So what is it?
Lisa says, have you checked our designs out? Very sensual. The Canicity.com. Check it out, you guys. No, we haven't. I'll check them out after after the show. I'll definitely check it out. Definitely put it on the comment box, which you did, and you're on Facebook, so it'll stay there.
Yes.
I still haven't figured out, you guys, maybe someone can help me with this, is how the comments on, how do the comments on Instagram during our live stay? How do they stay after the show?
Well, I don't think, because
once I post
the
it,
video disappears also after a couple of days, no?
No, the
video
videos are,
stays?
of course, the videos are on my grid, but none of the comments stay. So it's really bizarre. So I haven't had a moment to research that.
Put my
Tenacity. There you go. Tenacity. Okay. All right. Okay, so our Glenn would like a card.
Okay, and Allison is saying, when you have better body care, you have better sexuality. Very true. You have energy. Speaking of body care, Barbara Streisand posted on her Facebook page that now women under 50 are having more heart attacks than men. Interesting.
Wow.
I did not know that.
All right.
All right.
You need to definitely get your you just need to be mindful of your health and what you're putting in your body, right? And what you're putting in your mind, and how you're really feeding your mind and your body, soul, and mind. Buenos días,
Ana María
Somaya
de España en la casa.
Staying in the house.
Okay.
My earring keeps falling. Okay, so here we go. Glenn.
Romance.
Harmony.
Hello.
Glenn. Harmony.
Hello.
Harmony.
Harmony.
Harmony. Didn't we just get that yesterday?
But I don't know. I wasn't here yesterday.
Yes, harmony. And it's all about that. You can't get enough harmony in the world, right? And so it's about,
we need more harmony.
striving to create the harmony.
We need more
within
harmony.
Yourself, and then others. But we always need to start within ourselves. Everything we need is within us now, and we have the power, right?
Absolutely.
And being present to that every morning and every day is key to creating moment to moment. Like my post this morning, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's it's something, I don't remember it by heart, but it's, we don't value the present moment as much as we do when it becomes a memory. You know? And so it's really amazing to go back and look at pictures, right, of when you were in your 20s. And I remember, I mean, I shared that yesterday, but it's a great reminder to be mindful of, we've all seen those pictures back then, right? And we're like, damn, at that moment, I thought I looked like crap, or I thought I was fat, or I thought I was looking like, a hot mess. And I'm like, look at that damn picture. I'm hot. I love that picture.
Yeah.
But at that moment, you're like feeling crappy. And are you still doing that? Now, I catch myself now going, if that little voice says it, I'm like, nope, I'm doing it. And today, a perfect example. I'm really, really happy about this. He was doing an audition, waiting, and I was still getting ready for the show. And they said to him, oh, you got to do you're dancing with your wife. And he's like, oh, well, my wife is here. Maybe I can go get her and dance with her. And the casting guy said, yeah, go get her. Well, I had not one drop of makeup on. I was dressed, and I still hadn't curled my hair. And he's like, come, I need you to dance with me. And I was like, wait, but I'm not ready. And he goes, it's okay. And then it was a split second. I said, no, I'm not ready. But then that voice of like, you are enough and you are beautiful just the way you are, without a drop of makeup. And you guys, I did the audition. I started dancing with him, and he's like, you know what? Let me audition you too. And he did the whole audition for me as well, with me not having one drop of makeup on and not having done my hair yet. My hair was not, didn't have the bend, but
she didn't allow the ego to dictate the moment.
And it was incredible. It was so freeing. And I was like, you know what? this is a great test, and I'm so happy because it's about that. It's about living in the moment and loving yourself in the moment, no matter what, no matter whether you have base on or not. Unbelievably
Because
freeing.
I believe this. This is my belief in casting. Either there's an essence or there isn't.
Right.
They're not casting somebody based on if they're wearing enough makeup. You know, they'll look at if you have too much makeup.
Yeah.
They'll say something about it. But if you have no makeup, they're like, oh God, no. It's just no. Jennifer is blessed in the sense that she looks absolutely amazing without makeup.
Aww,
she just does.
You.
No, it's true, babe. It's, you know. So I told her, don't worry, because I know I've seen Jennifer without makeup. She looks great.
You have, baby?
Many times.
You've seen me without makeup?
But it was great. It was great because the guy goes, man, he looked at us and he goes, that was so much fun.
Yeah. And we had so much fun, and we were just being ourselves, not worried about what we looked like, and especially me. So it's going back to at that moment, enjoy the moment, love yourself in the moment, and take that picture. It doesn't matter if you feel it doesn't matter if you feel not enough, because if you feel not enough, that means you need to do some inner work.
Yep.
So it's a beautiful
because nobody can give you that. Nobody can give you that.
It's a beautiful reminder, yes, that if you feel like, oh no, you need to do inner work so that you feel so enough no matter what. I hope this resonates, and I hope this is landing. So please put it in the comment box and let us know, because the feedback is always so awesome, and
the thing is
so harmony.
And I'll say that on You're Enough, and specifically in casting, they necessarily sometimes don't even know what they're looking for. They just know that there's this category of people. So it's many shapes, sizes, colors, and anybody's enough. It's just whatever fits for them.
Exactly.
The other stuff, the audition's gone. We can't control. We did what we did.
Yeah.
The rest of it, we can't even control.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you know, and we have gone into so many things together as actors. Sometimes they've cast her, and sometimes they've cast me. They haven't cast us as they've given us another wife or another husband. It's so interesting.
It's too much yumminess together.
You know? Or we've gone in with our kids and they cast us together, but they don't cast our kids with us. They give us other kids. It is the strangest thing. You go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You mean you gave us other kids, not our kids?
Yeah, totally. Steve Randell in the house. Congrats, Jennifer, on your all-natural audition. Yes, all natural. It just happened. That's why we have the backdrop. It was literally right before the show. Happened. But yes, and he says, you too, Mal. So thank you so much. So nice to see you. So harmony, you guys, harmony. Are we working toward harmony?
Yes.
Let's keep. Yes.
I just always want to say, sometimes, you know, when we're not cast together, okay, I get it. But when they don't call our kids and cast our kids,
yeah.
Then I'm like. That's when I like that hurts more when they don't give us our kids, isn't it?
Totally.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah, that is true.
And they always give you husbands that
not as handsome as
they always more heavy set, no hair. It's so funny.
Not always. My AT&T husband was pretty handsome.
Your AT&T?
Yeah.
Which one was the AT&T? Oh yeah. You know, he was handsome. He was. I got. Hey, listen. They just went with somebody younger. They didn't want the gray. You know, what can you do? What can you do? But guess what?
Check it.
I'm enough, baby.
Check it. Exactamente. Hay que celebrar. Y pues estaba diciendo que tuvo una audición y me llamó rapidito porque necesitaba a alguien a la esposa con quien bailar. Y yo no tenía mi maquillaje puesto.
No, yo les dije, yo tengo esposa. Un momentico, déjenme bailar con mi esposa. Y dijeron, sí.
Y entonces, no, pues hice la audición al natural y vamos a ver, pues. Y no me sentí cohibida, no me sentí con pena ni nada, porque es como el dicho, cuando uno ve una foto de hace años y dices, cónchale, qué bonita estaba ahí, y en ese momento que me tomé la foto me sentía fea, o me sentía gorda, o me sentía X. Entonces, estamos hablando de eso, de que hay que amarse y hay que quererse y aceptarse en el momento y apreciar el momento, a cada momento. porque siempre estamos en eso, que ay no, entonces ya pasan 5 años y uno ve la foto y es like, ay, pero mira, me veo bien. díganme si ha pasado o no, right? Can you relate?
Sí ha pasado.
So, harmony, armonía. Conflict is resolved in a situation that was troubling you. Know that you deserve this peace and happiness and accept it graciously. Beloved child of God, you are a peace lover at heart. This card comes to you as a sign of new harmony that draws upon you. Let go of viewing the situation as troubled and see yourself and others through the eyes of your guardian angels. In this way, you'll look past the surface and see the beauty and light that eternally shines within you and everyone. By shifting your viewpoint to the angelic perspective, you become an earth angel. Holding an elevated viewpoint sparks miraculous healing in all of your relationships. Conflict drops, revealing the clean and new truth about everyone and everything. There you go. There
Beautiful.
You have it.
Beautiful.
All right, Glenn, I hope you heard it. Have a great day. I know you're going to class porque tu belleza es natural. Así es, madre. Como la tuya, mami.
Eso.
All right. So let's see. Today, think it, do it. You have the power. Think it, do it. You have the power. Yesterday we talked about
envy and jealousy,
which was really amazing, and
you know, I have to say
reminder
that sort of triggered this thought about the last 4 days. I had scenes with these really great actors, and it is so awesome because I've been in so many different situations. To walk into a set where there's just chemistry between people, it makes the work so much more fun. So because there is everybody's playing and having fun, and nobody's taking themselves too seriously.
Right.
So I was really blessed to have the kid who's playing my son and the actress who's playing the rabbi. Man, just top notch. Just such awesome people who you could tell they are professional, but they don't take themselves too seriously. Where they allow themselves to
play,
enjoy,
and
to
connect,
play.
And they're
and
humble.
the director looks up.
I think that's a sign of humility, and that's a sign of an artist that has no ego.
Yeah.
Right.
So
absolutely
beautiful.
It's always nice. And when I worked on set, it was great. We had a wonderful time as well. I had a great time. So today, let's talk about failure. Right? Failure. What is failure? What, like, a lot of people think failure is a good thing. Most people think it's a bad thing, but it's truly a good thing, because that's where we get to learn. That's where we get to grow. That's where we get the opportunity to go sit back and go, okay, let me reassess. And it makes you a stronger person, because if we have no failure, then we have no perspective or no material to grow.
Well, I think personally, both of us were in previous marriages that didn't make it, right? They just didn't happen. And we've had so much closure in our other relationships because we began to understand, first, that we needed to forgive. Second, that there is no blame. There can't be any blame, because also I played a part in my relationship, my other relationship. But what it gave us is the skills to make sure that this one is taken care of.
Exactly.
Because we know better now. The thing is that we know better now. We're older and wiser through that experience. So the failure was really not a failure.
No, it was getting us prepared for each other.
Right.
Absolutely.
And her ex-husband, who is still in our lives because his Adrian's father is also a friend of mine now. And I had, again, no judgment, because I also came from a relationship and I was the husband in that relationship. So I can't have a judgment on it.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I have to, I see him as a human being who did the best he could with the skills that he had at that moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So Ali says, I have seen Jen without makeup, and I said you look younger without makeup. True, true. Absolutely, you have.
How dare
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
How dare you? Are you saying she looks old with her makeup?
No.
Dare you?
Oh my God, babe. As I told Juliana, you don't need all that makeup. Truly, truly. I love that AT&T Jen commercial. That was a fun commercial. That was really a fun one. And the Walgreens commercial with you two. See, we got cast as the makeout couple last year.
They were looking
during flu season, and we got to make out on national TV.
We're looking for a outgoing, sexy couple who makes out.
I'm like, okay, we're here.
We got that.
Sign us up. So harmony is what we all should strive in our lives, especially now. Absolutely. And as a community, our 1111 Familia, we gather every morning to just have that support system and know that we're not alone in this, and we are creating harmony within ourselves so that we could take it out into the world and into our individual lives.
Joking aside, again, we always have to remind people we are not perfect, right?
Oh no.
We strive always to be better versions of ourselves every day, and then we can continue to strive to be better and learn and make sure that we don't screw it up.
Right. There's moments where we feel we're screwing it up, and because
there are times where there is no harmony. I mean, and we go.
And you guys have seen it sometimes. It's all good.
And we learn But one thing I know for sure is that she is an incredible human being, no matter what. And even when she gets mad at me, I'm like,
me? I get mad at you? No.
I'm not going anywhere.
No.
I am parked right here. Try to move me.
All right. Failure. I am a winner. I stick to my values. Giving up is not giving in. Giving up is not giving in. Giving up is not giving in. Ooh, that's a good one, right? Failure. People usually think failure means giving up. The only true failure is giving in. Ooh. Giving in is when you give up the wrong things. Oh, wow. Giving in is when you give up the wrong things, like your values or the commitments you've chosen for yourself and your family. You can give up the right things and be a winner. Oh, love that. If an activity is the wrong thing for you, cut your losses and quit doing what you were doing that was not creating the results you liked. Keep testing until you get it right. Exactly. The reassessment, right? Stay with your decision-making system if it works. If not, change it. Change it to suit your values. The reward on the other side of the change is a winning solution. It's okay to change your mind. Embrace change. Embrace the change you choose. Embrace the change you choose.
I love it.
Do not give in. Others cannot create your life. You have the power to win in your life.
I love that.
That's pretty awesome.
Right? I'll say this because I've talked about my anxiety before in the past, and you just triggered some thoughts about. I remember when I knew that I needed to not be in my marriage anymore, but the reason I stayed in it for so long was so outside of, like, I remember I had bought my house. I didn't want to lose my house. I didn't want my dogs to be separated. I didn't, because I didn't want people to think, oh, he failed.
I'll be right back.
Or I didn't, all the things. I was so worried about what other people would think that I was like, I was worried about the wrong things. What am I feeling? It was all about me. Can I continue to live with my commitment to myself this way? And the reality is, that's what it came down to, is I couldn't live like this anymore. And I had to accept that it was not failure. It was time for me to move on, to find something better for myself, meaning not necessarily find that in somebody else. I needed to find that with me because I really began to understand at that moment that nobody was going to make me happy. I needed to take that responsibility for myself. Nobody was going to complete me. I needed to complete myself. And that's when my depression and my anxiety started leaving my body. I started not worrying about what people thought about me because I felt like I wanted to be the winner. And by being the winner, I had this concept that I needed people's approval or I needed people to like me. And I needed to like myself. And that's the gift that I found through the therapy. That was the gift, all the self mindset work that I did through time, where I started letting go about what people thought about me or the things that I needed to get from the outside world. I started living a life that was so much more healthy in the long run, which is where I know with Jen and I, what we work is that we understand that we have to put each other first always, and that we love each other, but some need to also be our own individual person, and that's very important. It doesn't mean that you don't love the other person, but you got to also have time for yourself. And I believe that that's one of the things that makes this relationship work. We're continuously working and evolving. We evolve together. So the mindset and all the classes that we take propel us to always continue to work.
I'm back.
And
Victoria Pereira in the house. Hello, beautiful.
I believe that where I'm at in my life now is the more sane I've felt with myself, the most harmonious I've felt with myself. And it's not that I don't love people, but I don't care what people think about me anymore. That's something that I let go.
Right.
Just
Which
let it
is
go.
great because now, so then there's freedom, right? And
that's the harmony, right? That's the harmony.
That's the healing part.
The body care.
Right. That's all of it. Yeah.
That's always been my, people, what do you want? What do you want out of your life? I always say, I want peace and harmony. I never say I want money. I want peace and harmony. Honestly, that's what I want. I want to feel like,
right.
I want to walk outside.
How about we add, I want money too. You got to not
but
say,
I'm saying that that's
I don't
not
want
the thing. No, but that's the thing that.
But there's a difference, babe. There's a difference. You can't say, okay, and this is part of how beautiful we are and keeping it real here. You can't say, I only want peace and harmony and I don't care about money, because you are actually negating yourself from money.
Kill me. I didn't say I didn't care about money, but what have I, because you came in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah.
What I was saying is that I have found where I needed to be for myself first. And money was never the driving factor to find, because I had money. I had money when I was the most anxious and the most depressed. So I understood that money was not the key to my success and my happiness.
Well, money is never the key to someone's
so that's
happiness,
what I'm saying.
like
that
true, deep happiness.
Where I believe I found harmony and peace, it was in the work. And the work that I have done, I've been able to forgive
inner work
and let go and be here and learn.
All right. So with that being said, let's forgive. Let's be grateful.
Okay, Marlene.
Besos, Marlene Dermer in the house.
Abrazos.
All right, let's take a deep breath. Our words create our world. And being really present and conscious of what we're saying is so important. Being aware of our words it's just so crucial. Take a deep breath. Respiren profundo. All right. Woo. Put your hand on your heart. Activate your heart. It is the source of infinite love. You have the power to create the life of your dreams. Everything you need is within you now. Everything we ever need is always inside of us. And it starts right here in your heart. So whenever you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like you failed, when you're feeling funky, like you're in a funk, or you're just come back to your heart and ask yourself, what am I present to right now? What am I grateful for right now in this moment? Activate your heart with that love that is always there, ready for you to pour out. And the fastest way to do that is through gratitude. Ask yourself, what is it that makes me truly, truly happy? And do more of that. Respiren profundo, activen ese corazón tan bello con el amor divino que todos tenemos. La manera más rápido de activar el amor divino que uno tiene es dando gracias y estando presente de todas las bendiciones que ya tienes y celebrando todas esas bendiciones. And now that your heart is activated and you're present to what you're grateful for, you have the capacity to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to forgive that past that continues to haunt you, continues to come and just take you off that balance and that harmony that you're working towards every day. Don't allow yourself to stay down. We're always going to be going up and down, but make sure you get up quickly. Forgive quickly. And activate your heart and your love source quicker. It's for your benefit. It's for your self-care. It's for your self-love. Take a deep breath. Hay que perdonar. Ya que activamos el corazón y ese amor divino, podemos perdonar y dejar ir el pasado que nos hace mucho daño. Todos los días podemos perdonar más y más y más hasta que ya tengamos ese amor divino activado y sea lo que nos guía en la vida. And now we get to celebrate. Let's celebrate all those blessings, celebrate that goal, celebrate all of those wonderful people in your life, celebrate all the new people that you're going to meet, celebrate all the wonderful experiences you're going to have, celebrate your life as it is right now and as you see it in the future. A celebrar la vida como está en este momento para que puedas activar la vida que quieres. Y hay que crear el futuro en un nivel más alto de vibración, en el nivel alto de vibración de amor divino. A celebrar, let's make that noise, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Celebrate. Dance to the music. Celebrate. Dance. You know what? It's so funny because I was watching the video when you're having Juliana do celebrate with you, and you can tell going like, oh my God, mother.
Really? She's so cute. She loves it because she's the one who comes, right? She just shows up, pops in, and pops out. But today it's such a beautiful sight. I go in there and her big brother is here because he's splitting his time between here and his dad's house. And when he's here, he's her tutor. And it's just a beautiful sight. I'm so grateful that he's tutoring her during these times. And she had a little meltdown yesterday because she misses her school. She misses her friends and her teachers, and just running around in recess. And so we are working through all of that.
Also, and you just triggered this thought, but also I was into forgiveness when you were talking about forgiveness. The gift that we have, that her ex-husband and I are able to co-parent, all three of us co-parent our children, because there is harmony, there is forgiveness, and the importance that is. And one of the things that I really want to be able to give to people who have children who get divorced and that go through this drama.
We hope that we can be an example, and that
it can be done, ladies and gentlemen.
A beacon of light, that there is hope, and there is a possibility.
First, you got to step out of yourself.
It.
First, you got to think about the children first. First, you got to think about them and why this is for them.
It's for them, and it's so
for
important.
Their health, for their future.
Absolutely.
For they don't choose to be. We made that choice for them.
Yeah. Although they chose us as parents.
Yes, but we didn't.
That's another discussion. Marlene says, "Love to you both. You make these days better."
Gracias, Marlene.
Love
Thank
to you too,
so
Mamita.
much.
Thank you. We've got Patty in the house. Patty in the house, and we got Guillermo. All right. So welcome. Put on the comments if this is resonating, any aha moments. Share with your friends. Share on the comment box where you are here. Where are you listening from? We are in an international. I spoke to a friend of mine yesterday, and she commented on, like, she's really enjoying seeing our morning show. And I'm like, and it's so funny. I'm like, oh, we have a morning show, huh? The way that, like, she posed it, and it was really, really great it's really nice to hear feedback from our community that we are being heard, and we are making, at least we're making you feel better.
That's our hope.
That's our
commitment.
Goal, our commitment. That's our purpose, to let you guys know that you're not alone. We're in this together, and having these healing conversations and thought-provoking conversations during these times is so, so important to us. And again, we're so grateful to have you and to be able to serve at this level. And again, tomorrow we are going to be doing UPW again. And so tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're very excited about that. So we could bring you some more high-level thinking. And we just we're continuously
It'll be interesting
growing.
To experience it again,
right?
With the eyes that we already have around it.
Because it's the next level, right? So then we're going to be able to hear.
The hardest thing, I'll tell you what it's going to be.
We're going to be able to hear it from our perspective now, from what we've grown.
We are having her brother-in-law and her sister join us tomorrow.
Well, we'll see, because now they decided to move today, but hopefully they'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Because one of the things I'm like, you have to allow this. The thing is that you gotta allow people to experience things for themselves.
Absolutely. Right? Oh no, but can I tell you the big, huge breakthrough that I had today? I've had a huge breakthrough as well. It's been a total shift. That and also with you, my love, and I'm inviting. It's like, you have a party, you invite people to the party. If they show up, they show up. If they don't show up, it's their loss, right?
That's what I was saying about the gift of peace and harmony.
Yes. So I have come to terms with that, because in my whole life, I have suffered around that, when people in my life, people that are close to me, my family, my friends, don't take advantage of it or don't see it as the way that I see it. So now it's like, you know what? And I've allowed myself to be robbed of the experience because I'm so worried about them getting the experience. And so I registered us, I set us up, I did the tech check, I've been listening to the prep, the prep sessions, and I'm inviting the family. You guys are open to being part of it, but I'm not attached to them showing up. And if they don't show up, I am so good with it this time around. Back in July, I was so attached to Adrienne being there and all, and I'm experiencing it. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, I wish my sister was here. I wish everybody else was here. Now I'm like, you know what? Yes, I still would want that, but I'm not attached to it. And I'm actually really ready and excited to experience it for me, for
with
myself.
herself.
Yes.
Body care. I mean, it's so true.
Absolutely.
And that's when you left. That's exactly what I was saying, is that I finally began to understand that I needed to take care of me.
Yeah.
Give me air.
Yeah.
And let whatever was going to happen and this perception of what people are going to think about me.
Well, yeah, I went through the same thing
when
I went through the same thing with my marriage. You hold on a little too long because of what people are going to say and because you're feeling like a failure. But at the end of the day, it's about your well-being and your health, and it's your life and your peace of mind. Victoria says, I love the blue background. Thank you. Okay. When we have the blue background, it means we're working.
We're working. Auditions. Yes. Auditions. Yes, we have 2 auditions to put on tape actually 3. Woo! We have 3 auditions that we got to put down.
Yes, that we get to. So, all right, determination. Even before, actually, let me see this one. I want to. Okay. Stand up with the ability and conviction. Seek to become a person who will be appreciated 100 generations hence.
I love it.
Jose Toda says that. The strongest and the noblest of all are people who remain true to their convictions and shine with humanity and dignity throughout their lives. A strong opponent helps us develop and forge our own strength and ability, right? So this is a perfect example of what's failure. Failure helps us develop and forge a strength and an ability in our life. So when we fail at something, we just got to get up, pivot, and find another way.
Yeah.
Or make the way, like Tony Robbins says, right?
And I'll bring this as a clear example. There's going to be another lockdown, and again, if people don't stand up and put their mask and just start thinking about humanity,
exactly, as a whole,
this
is going to go longer than it needs to, you guys. So, but in the meantime, all we can do is take care of what we're doing, put our masks on, share the love, let people know with love, right? Because today, actually, there was a couple people in the mountain that were giving dirty looks to a couple of other people that weren't wearing masks, and they were angry about it. And I feel that doesn't resolve the issue. Just never mind them. Don't give them anything. If you can't give love, don't give hate. If you can't give love, don't judge. Don't give annoyance, because guess what? You're only harming your nervous system.
Amen.
Ignore them. Bathe yourself with Vaselina.
Because guess what? You're not going to get sick. They are going, because if you're protected, the only ones who are not protected is them. So all they are harming is them.
Right. But if you get upset about it, then you're harming your own system. Yeah. And you are buying into and latching onto their vibration. So stay in your higher vibration, stay in the self-care, right? And the body care and that harmony within yourself. As long as you know that you are being true to your values and your convictions and who you are in the world, and be the example, and have, although it's frustrating, have that compassion of you know what? You're not doing, that's on you. I don't need to engage. Act as if they're not even there. Victoria's saying, talking about inviting, I'm going to make steaks with white rice if you want. You are welcome to dinner. Que rico, yes.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
Count us in. I love it. Medium well for me, please. That is awesome.
Beautiful,
okay, well,
familia.
We love you. We appreciate you. And again, tomorrow, Theatrical Thursday, we will be with Tony Robbins. So we will see you on
Monday.
On Monday, we'll log on quickly if we can, like we did last time. And but know that we are with you in spirit. We love you guys. We appreciate you, and we are here for one another. Mañana y el jueves no vamos a tener programa porque vamos a estar en el seminario de Tony Robbins. Quizás entremos un ratito para saludar, pero hasta el lunes, y ahí vamos a tener más, como dice, como cositas chéveres para compartir. Chéveres. So we're gonna, share our experience. So have an awesome weekend. Share our show if you like it. Subscribe to our channel, True Form Films. And again, have a blessed day. Happy Hump Wisdom Wednesday.
Bye, guys.